Hey guys, welcome back to Adventures with Tim. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel, and I hope you enjoyed the videos that I'm putting up for you. Today, we're going to be doing a 2003 Chevy Astro camper van build. It's a stealth van. It's really hard to tell it's a camper from the outside, but the inside is fully decked out with small fridge, bed, AC, generator in the back, battery bank, solar on the roof. I'm going to try to cover all that in the video. Hopefully it gives you guys some ideas of what to do with your build or how to modify your build. So stick around and enjoy the video. Alright guys, just want to let you know that the solar was already installed on the van whenever I bought it, along with the fantastic roof vent fan. The person had also had one battery in there, and he had already painted all the windows black that he wasn't going to use, and had blackout panels for the side door window. You'll then see how I modified it, upgraded it, and did the build. Here is the finished 2003 Chevy Astro van. And here's what the van looked like whenever I got it, minus a box frame for the mattress. All the plastic panels are still installed. Here's the blackout curtains hung up, and how he had them hanging behind the front seats. And now I'm about to start gutting the van and taking everything out that I can except for the roof panels. You can see here, I've gained a lot of space over the wheel wells. Here's all the panels, all the trash. Everything here went to the dump. And then I'm back with my first load of building materials to start the build. Styrofoam, boards, I started with the flooring, and I put down 2 layers of insulation. Then I started the wood paneling right behind the front seats, or the wood flooring, and went piece by piece, one by one, cut them all, until the entire floor was done, all the way to the back of the van. Once the flooring was done, I was then able to start focusing on insulating the van. I tried to put insulation in every spot that I could fit it. Every nook and cranny that I could get expanding foam in, I did. That definitely helped out a lot. And then I started using the bubble wrap insulation to cover every flat panel I could. And then I went back with styrofoam in any divots or deep sections to add one more layer of insulation. And I sealed everything up with aluminum tape. I started building the back wall with just enough space for my generator to fit. And that is what I gauged the gap off of. And it just so happened to be the perfect size to fit a twin size mattress from the wall to the back of the seats. I then used 1/2-inch thick pine tongue and groove boards to do the walls. And then I framed out the section over the wheel well to have a shelf. The design of the bed was going to be to where the mattress would sit right on top of the wheel well to maximize the amount of space that I had in the van. I added a 2x4 back there for what was going to be a mount for a TV, but ended up never putting a TV in the van. And you can see the AC here fitting between the front seats. Is the only AC that would fit there. You can see the blue tape on the floor. That's the mock-up of the bed and the bed frame and where it's going to sit. I wanted to make sure everything was going to fit together nicely. And now I'm test fitting the frame and the wooden panels that are removable for getting underneath the bed for storage. And now framing up the small little shelf on the side over the wheel well. Here I'm clearly test fitting the mattress. And I did remove the squirrel cage fan out of the AC in the back to help the mattress fit a whole lot better. And this is finishing the walls, patching all the holes with wood putty before I sanded it and painted it. I think it came out quite nice. at this point. And now it's about time to start installing the bed frame. And I left a gap in the back there to allow storage or access to the storage under the bed from the back of the van. Here's the fun part. The AC installation, both seats had to come out, and I drilled a hole or cut a hole in the floor of the van to allow the heat or the exhaust of the AC to go through the floor. So you wouldn't be able to tell there's an AC running when it is running. And I just cut a hole through the carpet after I mounted the base plate to the floor of the van. I applied a lot of silicone. I used self-tapping screws and little metal piece shims there so the plastic wouldn't crack to seal it to the floor. And under the passenger seat here, I put a swivel mount on it, which makes it really convenient to turn it around and sit in the back of the van. And then I installed shore power, so I could plug the van in and turn on several outlets that I installed inside the van. When the build was over, the van was 600 pounds over curb weight and was sagging in the back end. So I took the leaf springs off of a 99 S10 and I used 3 of them to stack and rebuild the springs for the rear end of the van, which gave it enough lift to be able to also carry a moped on the back and ride level. I ended up routing the blackout curtains around the front of the van behind the seats, and that allows you to be able to sit inside the van with the seat turned backwards and still be able to stay out of the sunlight. Here's a few photos of the van set up and what it looks like from the inside when you'd be out camping. Just to give you an idea of how I would have it set up while I'm out camping. If there's not enough sunlight out, then I would use the generator to charge my battery bank. We'll get to that in a second. Like I said, the generator is there to charge the batteries in case there's not enough solar or if I'm using too much power. Panels aren't the best, but they do the trick as long as you have lots and lots of sunlight. But to counter that, I installed this battery charger, and it works really good. It can charge my batteries in about 4 hours using the generator. Here's my solar controllers. One of them is for the panel in the front. The other one is like a little Harbor Freight special, I believe. There's enough storage back there for me to, in the back of the van, to hold my generator, hold a 2.5 gallon gas can. I also installed 2 deep cycle marine batteries for my battery bank. One runs the cooler / fridge. The other runs all my fans. You can see everything tucks really, really nicely back here in the back. All the available options to cook with. And of course, don't forget your first aid kit and your air pump. Here's the complete setup in the back of the van. And I built the wall out of 2x2s, 1x1s, which helped me reduce the weight of the build. And this is my original setup for storage. I ended up getting rid of those little bins and baskets and just put a big milk crate there. That seemed to work a lot better for me. And here's a blackout curtain installed from the inside. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, enjoyed the build. It's a lot of fun to do. It's been a lot of fun to travel in. And I think I'm going to do a smaller minivan build now. If you guys have any questions, please ask below. Hopefully the video was informative and you guys were able to get some ideas for your camper van build. All the stuff you saw in there, you can buy them online or any store for the most part. The ice chest is a Coleman powered chill. It runs on the 12-volt system. For me, it has worked really well. As long as you put cold food in, it will keep the food cold. And drinks, of course. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one.